Today our thoughts are first and foremost of the people of Japan, who are enduring one of the worst catastrophes imaginable. Events in Japan remind us that nature is a challenging force that can be bent and must be respected. But even when tragedy strikes, we cannot give up hope. Hi, I'm Anita Anthony, and you're watching Echo Track. Tressa Prisby was a woman who did not lead an easy life. Born in 1896, she married young and had 7 children. She lost all but one during her lifetime. At the age of 59, she turned to an alternative way of building houses. Grandma Tressa, as she was known, built numerous structures out of thousands of used bottles found in the local dump. What was born out of necessity turned into a beautiful estate of several houses built entirely of recycled materials. On his way to California, Christian stopped at Bottle Village.
Unfortunately, the Bottle Village was also severely damaged by an earthquake in 1994. Only 3 houses remain fully intact. But still, it is a place where people come to find peace and inspiration, says Joanne Johnson, a longtime friend of Grandma Prisby and now working to preserve Bottle Village.
She was so far ahead of her time as far as the ecology movement, sustainable landscape. She was what I would call the diva and queen of waste management. She just brought all this stuff and made Bottle Village. And she says, you know what some people throw away, I could wear to church.
The Mercedes-Benz F-Cell Drive stopped over in Hollywood, where fringe star Joshua Jackson took the opportunity to hop into one of the 3 B-Class F-Cells for a spin.
Feels like the quietest production car I've ever been in my life. I mean, it drives like a regular car, except for the fact there's no engine noise. And instead of having to sort of accelerate through an engine, you know, that sort of feeling where you get where the car is pulling you forward, you just touch the gas and off you go.
California has more hydrogen fueling stations than any other state in the United States. It refers to its fuel cell infrastructure as Hydrogen Highway. The California State University is currently building its own fueling station. Christian met hydrogen production and fuel cell specialist Dr. David Pleckham, along with a few of his students.
Interest in fuel technology is great, David tells me. His courses are regularly visited by students who are not majoring in this area of study as well. Next to the laboratory, a hydrogen filling station is built, and the hydrogen is generated locally by solar cells and electrolysis out of water.
Overall, we make just a full connection of going from sun to electricity to electrolysis, hydrogen, and powering vehicles. So it's overall concept: can we as a society live green, off the sun, off the wind, off the and be a responsible society and have a clean environment for ourselves.
Together with his students, David has developed, designed and built the fuel cell Super Eagle, a fuel cell powered one-man racer that will be taking part in a US-wide competition for the lowest energy consumption. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
While looking for fireworks in their grandfather's attic, Nick and Billy Smith stumbled upon a strange piece of fabric. They learned that this ski clipper, as their grandfather used to call it, was used by their grandpa as a mini parachute, helping him to slow down on steep ski slopes. As dedicated skateboarders, Nick and Billy found that what grandpa used for skiing was perfect for their own sport, so they began experimenting with the kite-like device. They perfected it, called it a sporting sail, and patented it. Christian gave it a try.
I meet Nick and Billy on a mountaintop near Malibu Beach, overlooking a beautiful sunset. The sporting sail is easy to put on. Just attach it to your feet and get into the straps with your hands. With the sail, they explain me, you are better able to manage your speed and balance than you would with just your hands or feet. A clean descent, as they call it, without sliding and wearing down your shoes, and a new green skateboard philosophy.
It becomes a lifestyle where you wear your sporting sail, and we're making for a new movement in skateboarding, to get out of the city street with your friends. Come to a beautiful place like we are here today. Get out of the traffic and government property and try something new and have a fresh descent.
A clean descent, as they call it, without sliding and wearing down your shoes, and a new green skateboard philosophy.
There's some big ideas in the pipeline. We see this as a very visual product. It can be, it pops against the landscape. You know, every company would want their name written on the
right
back.
on the back.
Different country colored flags coming down the hill.
Ceremony of the Olympics. This is, you can have Germany's flag. We can have Australia. We can have the U.S. coming down the mountain. Anything you want. We're really limited by your imagination.
We are in Portland, Oregon at Hopworks, a brewery and a restaurant run and built sustainable by Christian. And you know, sometimes this job can be really a dream.
Cheers.
More on that next week on EcoTrack, if I can make it.